Hello everybody and welcome to a new video I am doing. I don't like doing this, but it needs to be done. The creators of the Universim need to be, I guess exposed would be the good word. So let's take a look at this particular project and see what's going on. As you know, I have backed the Universim on my channel before. I started delving into the development of the game and what's going on with the game, and it is very troubling to me. I believe, at the very least, they are misrepresenting their product, and at the very most, well, I don't want to say because it might compromise my view on things. However, I will tell you that there are a few things going on with the Universim that aren't obvious. First off, this first little video you see here, 90% of what you see here is not in the game. Oh, well, you know, that's just a concept for what's going to happen later. Yeah, that's not what they say, though. In fact, it is very much apparent that before you purchase the game, a lot of the things that you see are supposedly in the game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the backers here. I just want to show you where I stand on this. So if you search backers and you search Broden, you see that I'm on the $31 to $50 situation. I actually, there might be a couple other Brodens because I actually may have purchased this twice. I can't remember. I was in a relationship at the time, and I think I wanted it for the person I was with as well. But there's also a tier that gives you two copies, so I don't know why I would have done it twice. So there might be another person named Broden, which is fine. But you can see that I'm $31 to $50 range right here. That's going to be important later, and I'll show you why. The first thing that I want to say is the FAQ. So the very first general question: can I stream? Absolutely. More than that, we would like to promote your channel/network when you publish a video playthrough. Tweet us at the Universim and we will share your video with our fans. They have had a bunch of releases for a while now, and they have been tweeted a couple of times. I know a couple of my friends, a couple of people who are bigger YouTubers, they have tweeted at the Universim, and they have not posted any of their content, which is actually kind of troubling, especially since this new Universim patch on May 1st came out. And you'd think, 12 days later they'd be able to put those on there. But no, that's not the case. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you my situation here. So here's my Twitter account, and if you go to tweets, scroll down to all my spamming of what I play. Yeah, it's stupid. All right, I actually don't know how Twitter works, so just take my word for it. I tweeted them. I'm sorry. I will put up proof in the description, and I apologize that I couldn't find it right then and there. But I also, as I was delving in, realized that I'm probably giving you a little bit of personal information. So here is their Kickstarter campaign. Now, in their Kickstarter campaign, they say support this project and they give you the pledges, and estimated delivery is October 2015. They also show how many backers are in those particular categories. Now, if you look at the $30 to the $50 range, this is where mine was actually the $31 to $50 range, so scratch that one. Let's just go ahead and skip here. So we got the couples combo, received two $20 tier copies of the game with all the rewards, and this tier was added to numerous community requests. This is actually before I got it, so I might have actually. This was released after I purchased it, so this might not be the one I got. I might have been the one that did too. But anyway, this is what I'm stating here. So this says that this is an instant unlock. A lot of these will say something like that. So this one also has a lab extension. You can experiment on cows and send them into space. Yeah, none of these have I received. Just throwing that out real quick. Now let's go down to, let's say, the situation at hand as far as where they're at in the game. So they wanted full release by 2016. In fact, the way that they put this roadmap, it would be the beginning of 2016, if you see here. Because it seems like this is the beginning of 2015, this would be the beginning of 2016. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that's the case, I'm just saying that's the way it looks here. Even if it is at the end of 2016, it is 5 months into 2016, and that has not happened yet. Is that bad? Sometimes they didn't meet their goal. That's fine. Everyone does that, right? But at the same time, they have at least gotten $350,000 just through the Kickstarter alone, and this does not count on their particular website after after the Kickstarter no longer allowed backers. And if you look at the home situation, you can buy the game right from there. So that does not count any of those. Now I do know that bigger people like Jacksepticeye, he had a video on the Universim. In fact, he may have had a few. But where are they now, you might wonder? Well, they're an alpha. They're an alpha. Why is that bad? Because a lot of these things that were promised a long time ago. Not only that, but if you take a look at some things, um, it'll say that down here that they'll be pouring every last cent into the development of the Universim. Now you might say, oh, you know, it's only a couple of people. These are the people that they have like to begin with. These are contributors. These are voiceovers. So it's actually a fairly, I'm not going to say a large team, but for an indie development group, it's a significant team. It's a significant team in which with $300,000 should be able to make something out of it. And they stated even right here that they would love to have it out by the end of 2015, but that may be delayed with the inclusion of new features such as multiplayer. This is where it gets me the most. Because this is why we're releasing the game in stages, beginning at the alpha stage, moving into early beta, and eventually hitting final beta. They haven't even finished any of this. Any of this. They said that it may be delayed with the inclusion of new features such as multiplayer. They have not even finished the ages. Right now we're in the Stone Age. There's at least 3 other stages that they need to finish before they even begin on multiplayer or any of the other things that they said that they would get. So the risks and challenges, yeah, I would definitely say that you have gone through the risks and challenges. Is this noted anywhere on anything? No. In fact, they lead you to a trap to purchase the game, and then after you purchase the game, they're like, oh, by the way, you know, it kind of sucks because we're not that far in the game as we wanted to be. So I'm just gonna say, oh, also, no real animals are in the game yet, so that's a thing as well. Sorry, again, I did not want to do this. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. I did want to do this. I looked at the 32,000 backers. I took a look at all the other things that they've done. I take a look at other indie developers, ones that have few members, ones that have not very many success or not very much success in their projects as far as financial backing goes, and they still push everything out on time. What are you doing with our money? Where is it going? Why is this so slow? And why are you making promises that you can't fulfill? I'm not saying every single YouTuber that tweets you should receive anything for that, but what I'm saying is if you state on your website that you will retweet it, and you're inactive on Twitter to the point where your last tweet was like on the 5th, then that poses a little bit of a problem. You might want to be a little bit more active in the community, especially if you're pushing a game and saying that, you know, all this stuff right here is available, because none of it is. Anyway, thank you for listening to my rant. I apologize. This kind of stuff won't be on my channel for very much longer. Or, again, I guess I should say, I just, I wanted to talk about it. Coming up on my channel, I will have a couple indie games that have been successful, and I'll post those on there. I'm probably going to delete my Universim videos just because I don't care for the traffic on them, and I don't think that they're a good addition to my channel. All right, thanks, guys. If you liked it, please click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.